Hello everyone, I am Harkanwal Sidhu with your monthly market report for the month of January. As we are thinking about some of the questions related to real estate in Calgary, like would 2022 be another record-setting year? Would the trend of people moving from other provinces keep the housing market in Calgary strong? Or would the rising interest rates make an impact on the real estate market? Please watch this video and I will try to answer those questions for you. As we all know that at this moment, the housing market in Calgary is very hot, but this time it feels very different than every other boom that we had. In the past, all the real estate booms were driven by the economy, but not this time. This time it is driven by investors and people moving from other provinces to Calgary. Because the real estate prices in GTA and Lower Mainland have gone so high that people have started to look to other affordable cities, and just because of that, Calgary has become a magnet for investors and people who are just looking to buy their home at more affordable prices, and the trend seems like will continue this year. The real estate market is hot because the interest rates have been held too low by Bank of Canada for too long because of the pandemic. If the interest rates are increased gradually, then it might not impact the market significantly, but if they are raised rapidly, then the story could be very different. Now let's get back to the market report. As we all know that 2021 was a record-setting year and the trend continues in 2022 as well. And I'm going to start with the numbers now. There were 2,009 sales recorded in January, which was an increase of more than 65% compared to January 2021. One thing that we have noticed in January is that we got more new listings than the sales recorded. But it still did not help with the low inventory levels. There were 2,476 listings that came into the market, which was an increase of more than 10% compared to January 2021, when we had 2,250 new listings in total. The inventory was at 2,620 units up for sale, a drop of more than 35% compared to 4,038 units in January 2021 in total. Now let's talk about detached homes. In detached homes category, there were 1,148 sales in the month of January, which was an increase of almost 53% compared to January 2021, when we had only 733 sales. There were only 1,295 new listings that came into the market, which was an increase of more than 60% compared to January 2021, when we had 1,114 new listings. In January, we did get more listings into the market than the sales recorded. Now, when we are talking about inventory, we only had 895 units up for sale, a decrease of almost 47% compared to January 2021, when we had 1,684 units up for sale. It just takes an average about 33 days to sell detached home in Calgary compared to 53 days in January 2021. And the average price for detached homes has jumped from $559,202 to $624,161, an increase of almost 12% compared to January 2021. Now let's talk about apartments. Apartment sales have significantly improved in the last few months, and prices have started to recover from the losses that we recorded in more than a decade in Calgary. There were 357 sales in apartment sector, which was an increase of more than 94% compared to January 2021. That's a big jump, when we only had 184 sales. There were 551 new listings that came into the market, which was pretty much at par with January 2021, when we had 552 new listings. There were 1,061 units up for sale, a decrease of more than 19% compared to January 2021, when we had 1,313 units up for sale. It just takes an average about 70 days to sell an apartment in Calgary compared to 65 days in January, so the days actually went even higher. And the average price for apartments is at $268,141, an increase of almost 4% from $250,000 in January 2021. Now let's talk about semi-detached homes. In semi-detached homes category, there were 199 sales, which was an increase of more than 42% compared to January 2021, when we only had 140 sales. There were 267 new listings that came into the market, which was an increase of almost 20%, 25% compared to January 2021, when we had 212 new listings. And when it comes to inventory in semi-detached homes, there is a significant decrease of units up for sale. There were 242 units up for sale, which was a decrease of almost 30% compared to January 2021, when we had 345 units up for sale. It just takes an average about 35 days to sell a semi-detached home in Calgary compared to 59 days in January 2021. And the average price for semi-detached home is at $558,000, an increase of 17% from $478,000 in January 2021. Now let's finish it with row houses category. In row house category, there were 305 sales, which was an increase of more than 103% compared to January 2021, when we had only 150 sales. Basically, the sales have doubled compared to January 2021. There were 363 new listings that came into the market, which was an increase of more than 2% compared to January 2021, when we had 372 new listings. There were 422 units up for sale, a decrease of more than 39% compared to January 2021, when we had 696 units up for sale. It just takes an average about 50 days to sell a row house in Calgary compared to 67 days in January 2021. And the average price for row houses is at $336,000, an increase of more than 11% from $302,000. As we are all expecting that the residential real estate market will stay strong for this year unless the interest rates are increased significantly, if you are a buyer, I would suggest that you buy as soon as you can to get the best interest rates possible before the interest rate starts to go high, which we are all expecting will happen in the first week of March. And if you have any questions about real estate market, or you are thinking to buy or sell your any property, please give me a call at 403-689-2345. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Thanks for watching.